I know you've told over the years about how you were visiting the site of the port with Sheikh Rashid and how the idea came about to build the first Jebel Ali hotel, and also how the site for that first hotel was chosen. Can you share that story with us?
Well, it is on one of our visits with the ruler, he always had a view of building up Jebel Ali. It started, of course, from he having his winter holiday here, 2 weeks in the spring and 2 weeks in the autumn. He used to spend here from the afternoon till the morning. And he used to visit all the desert around the area. We didn't know what he's thinking about. And we were all wondering what is he, because the rulers would always not waste his time. He was something behind his head, and would go repeatedly to the same place. And one hour he will decide, this is what I want to do. And that's what he started with the port, Jebel Ali port. And the next morning, that evening he said, I've got some ideas, but I'll tell you people in the morning. You bring Mr. Neville Allen, who was the engineer for William Halcrow in the area. And so we brought Neville Allen here, and exactly in the same area where we are sitting in the area here. And then he said, I want to build this big industrial port in Jebel Ali.
Now, that was Sheikh Rashid.
That was Sheikh Rashid. So that where the idea of Jebel Ali started in the area here. Then later on he was going around, and then he said, we want to develop this area, Sheikh Rashid. And I have been asking for a plot for the hotel near Jumeirah, somewhere on the beach there, because I thought that would be a good area there, somewhere around Chicago Beach or somewhere between Chicago Beach and Jumeirah. Then he said, no, this is the future here. Forget about there. This is where you should be.
Was there a story that there was going to be an airport built here?
Definitely, he had a very big airport in his head, and the plan. He had planned, we didn't know that. He had the plan in his head first. Then he called, and he went and he spotted the site for all the other things. And they made the engineers to really make a full plan of layout of the airport and layout of the residential areas and the port and the hotels and lagoon and everything he had in his head at that time. Up to the thing that joining the two ports together later on, between joining the Jebel Ali port to Port Rashid by a train at that time. That was his idea. And every plan was that way. And this is how it started.
Just remind us what year this was.
It was about 75, 76 that he was playing around with the idea.
Because the original hotel was opened in 1981.
That's correct. That as soon as he started the port, Jebel Ali port, he came in the morning, he said, this is your area, you start your hotel here. And I knew that what Sheikh Rashid says, he has got a bigger ideas than what I have. My idea was maybe too short, or my mind was too short to see that long here. But he said, no, this is the best place for you. You go ahead and start tomorrow. And we started in a week. We started with a group of Pinta Hotel. We wanted someone to at least have some people to live in the hotel. So we went with this Pinta Hotel, which their head office was in Germany, which was Sabina, Lufthansa, Swiss Air, and I think part of Italia Air, Alitalia. They were together. They used to call them Pinta Hotel. And all their crew used to stay there. That was the idea, started with this hotel. Once we started building, my mind changed. We said, no, this is not a place for a crew hotel. So we had to design, although that we have done the foundation. We had to break so many columns, so many things around to make it to a different kind of hotel, more a sort of a relaxed hotel and a sort of resource, a nice first-class hotel. That's what it happened here.
But originally, the idea was that it would be a hotel to service the airport. And then, as I understand it, the airport was delayed. It wasn't actually built in the end. And then you came up with the concept of making it a holiday resort.
That's correct. That was the idea. Sheikh Rashid then decided it's not the time now for the hotel. for the airport. And he said he's got more things to do now, but the hotel place is there and we will do it. But for the time being, they've delayed that. And that's why we changed also the idea of the hotel for what we were building it for.
Where did you envisage the tourists were going to come from as early as 1981? And given that the Jebel Ali Hotel, when it opened, was so far out of what is conventionally thought at that time to have been Dubai?
Well, the idea of the tourists started about 81, 82. In fact, while we were building it, we were looking at what possibilities, how the people will come. And we realized that yes, it will be. And then the first tourism and travel, what you call it, conference happened in World Trade Center, which was sponsored by Jebel Ali Hotel as well. One of the sponsors was Jebel Ali Hotel. And Michel Khalifa, who was the general manager of Jebel Ali Hotel, gave my speech. He gave that speech on my behalf into that conference that we had here. And from there it developed. Everybody knew. We had a lot of people from France, from Germany, and we had a regular visitor here all the time. People who used to bring their family here, business people, directors, managing directors, businessmen, leave their family here, go to the Far East for a week or 10 days, do their business, come back here, spend few days with them, and then take them back. And that we had a regular, repeated customer all the time.
And then your confidence must have grown, because it wasn't long before you conceived the idea of opening a second hotel, and you chose to do that as far away from the sea as possible. I mean, you chose Hatta to do that. How did you come to that decision?
Well, another place which was really nice, where people didn't know that there is a beautiful place in Dubai. And we always used to go with Sheikh Rashid there to Hatta. Every weekend Sheikh Rashid used to go to Hatta there. And I was with the visit to Sheikh Rashid, and I wanted somewhere else. In fact, again, another story. I went somewhere near the Wadi to build a hotel, small hotel there. He said, no, this is not the place. I will give you somewhere else. And he brought me where the Hatta Hotel is there. And that's another one of his baby. Even the Jebel Ali Hotel, even though it is our hotel, or Sheikh Rashid gave us that blessing to go ahead and build that, but he was the man who was really looking every day what's going on in the construction, even in occupancy. How many people you have today? What kind of nationalities? Are they happy? Is there any complaint? These are the questions that he was asking regularly about the hotel.
And the Hatta Fort Hotel originally you only built with, I think it was 28 rooms?
Originally we wanted to build actually a building. But Sheikh Rashid said, no, the building doesn't suit here. You build small rooms. And we started with 28 rooms under his blessing, and his coming and visiting the area. And he agreed to that, what we are doing, and then we went ahead and we built it. And he used regularly to be coming at once in a year, twice a year, just to visit and see the hotel and drive in, or sometimes sit at the pool area. That's what Sheikh Rashid was really supporting, a big support for everybody, a big support, same as Sheikh Mohammed, which is much more support now than his father to everybody.
But then in the years in between, Hatta Fort has doubled in size, hasn't it?
That's right. Hatta Fort has doubled in size, and now I think Hatta is developing much faster than what it was before. The regular visit of Sheikh Mohammed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, and his sons, and the development that they have and support that they are having for Hatta is making that place very, very important. You cannot believe it that we have, instead of being very dry area, now we have water all the time in Hatta. We have lakes in Hatta. We have canoeing in Hatta. And unbelievable, I mean, how that area changed. And today you don't believe Hatta what it was before.
Was the original marina here when the first Jebel Ali Hotel was built? Did you have the marina, or was the marina added later?
No, with the hotel we started the marina with it. We started the marina with it as well.
And then a few years later, I think in 1996, you opened the Palm Tree Court.
That's correct. We needed that's another kind of luxury for the people. Not everybody like to stay in a building, and a lot of people that came in, we could feel that they can do with, they want a better facilities. So we did that, the different facility, not the better, the same, all the same, very good standard, but we give them a different facilities, a different kind of living. And with the Palm Court, we give them all the water around, all the relaxing, it's different kind of style of living in that area.
And you also chose to build it adjacent to the lovely stables as well, where people were going.
That's right. That's correct. Yes, that was the idea as well. Everything was within a walking around for them, which was very easy and very more. If you come out, you feel that you are in a village, somewhere not in a big hotel next to you. Don't feel that you are in a big hotel next to you. You think you are on your own in there.
And then the following thing, of course, was the golf course, which was something that I know that you've thought about for a long time before you...
Golf course was the idea of the beginning with the hotel, though, the idea of golf course. But we had a problem of water. So we were delaying it. But the golf course built before we built the Palm Court. The golf course were built before that. And to build the golf course, we had to provide our own water, which we did, to help the situation here. Because at that time, there was no water arrived yet into the area here. It's only later on that we got the power and the water. We had our own generators here. We had our own water facilities here. Everything was independent, complete independent here. We even had a very big solar system light in Jebel Ali Hotel roundabout. It was the first in the Middle East or in the area completely. It cost us millions for one light. The whole roundabout was big battery, just to provide one light to mark the hotel in the night. That was the thing here.
Today we're sitting in Lakeview Hotel,
Yes.
which together with the Palm Tree Court and the original Jebel Ali Hotel, which has been completely refurbished in the past year, now takes the number of hotel rooms here to over 1,000. How optimistic do you feel that you're going to fill all of these more than 1,000 bedrooms in the years ahead?
In Dubai, you'll be surprised if I tell you that I'm thinking the day we put the foundation where to put another hotel in the area here, in the property. Very soon we need another property, another hotel development here. That much I can see that people filling the area here. That's what it is.
So you're very confident?
Very confident, yes, definitely.
But in the meantime, of course, you've expanded inside the UAE. You had the Oasis Hotel. You've now got the new hotel at Jumeirah Beach Walk, which opened in recent years.
Yes.
And you've moved further afield. You now have hotels internationally. Tell us about the international development.
Well, we have got in Maldives, we have got a nice, beautiful hotel, which is again completely different. You're in heaven when you go there, because by itself on an island. We have got in Seychelles, and we have got thinking of development in Sri Lanka and some other managements in China. We have got very big the idea or support to develop a lot of things in China. That's what we have at the moment in there.
So at the moment you have 8 hotels.
That's correct, yes.
And your ambition continues. You've still got more plans to develop, not just here, but also internationally.
You know, we are business people. We would like to see the return before we develop. And we are lucky that with the support of our ruler here, his personal support, and the government in general, we are lucky to achieve that. And definitely we have got the idea of developing more and more.
Part of the excitement of now the international development of the hotel group is that it started in Dubai, because most of the hotel groups which operate in the United Arab Emirates and the neighbouring Gulf states, they all started somewhere else and they came here.
That's right.
Whereas JA has started here and gone international.
That's correct. We are very proud of that. We are very proud. Wherever we go, we feel that we have got a big achievement. We have reached a big goal. And definitely we are aiming to be bigger and bigger in our achievements in the field of tourism.
Great, good luck.
Yeah, we have, I have to say, we had a very good supporter from my partner, our partner, Mr. Abdullah Saleh, late Abdullah Saleh. He was really a very good supportive and very good management in the matter of financially and seeing how we return of the money. So as being a background as a bankers and financial man, he supported us a lot, and he's got a lot to do with all these development as well. Of course, these things would not have happened in Dubai, and especially with us or all other business people, had we not had the support of His late Highness Sheikh Rashid, and in a bigger way, his Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid and his sons and all the other support.
And speaking of sons, it's still very much a family business.
That's right, yes. Everything here, still it's a very family business, and it's a good thing that there is still the family tie we have here. Managing Director and Vice Chairman is Tariq now, and really he has put a lot of effort. Dubai has always had a history of going ahead. Dubai has proven to run for a decade and they slow down for 1 or 2 years to look back what they require, what they missed there to put in the tomorrow. And Dubai will always be carrying forward. For sure that will happen. It's the beginning of a big development of Dubai.